Very proud to be invited to this Congress because it's a scientific Congress, and thus far the quality of the talks we've heard has in general been very good. And I would like to ask you, and ask for a short answer please, to which journal and when do you plan on submitting the results of your many years of research?
Yeah, actually,
that it may be critically peer-reviewed by the scientific community.
Oh yeah, it was. But one of the reasons I don't bring lots of those the documentation about the lab and other things. First of all, it's not my profession to talk about that field. And next thing is that in 2003, actually, I mentioned that in Epimondio 2003 in Ljubljana. It also was loss of result. It was proven all over. But talking mostly, I like to talk about what is exactly my profession, what is going on with the bees and the biology of the bees, and instead of talking about the law. So I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but I trying to prove what works in the field instead of what in the lab, on the test happening in the lab basically. And also identifying the AFP hives, either using the lab equipment or antibiogram to see are resistant or not. That max we can do, or culture. It's even sometimes, even the lab test we don't have to culture because it's so crowded, it's so much of it, you know. That mostly it comes to the basically in 20 minutes presentations. I try to mostly bring the information regarding how these products works and what the result would be. And I mentioned that, and I know that is unbelievable for doesn't matter scientists from going to be from all over the world. But the only thing I can say, feel free to invite me anywhere you want it. Give me 100, 200, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 AFP hives and see the result in less than 20 days. And I wouldn't burn any infection strains, any part of the equipment.
It would be very nice, perhaps on your website, if in addition to providing a link to your video, which should be very interesting, if you could also provide links to any government documents that describe the results of your activities. From Iran,
but I invite, even in Canada, I've been to Supernal office. I invite anyone else, and any government I invite them. I will always say three things: either I'm right, or I'm lying. If I'm lying, I should be in the jail or should be prevented. If I'm right, I think everybody are responsible to have such products in their industry. If it's the third one, if it comes to the money and the business issue, I'm flexible even to get 10% of the profits. 90% can go to the industry or whatever. It's three these items, and I have a lab result, everything result of Iran. So far, I'm sure if I bring the result from Iran, maybe because of all this news, I don't know, propaganda, maybe not doesn't give enough satisfactions. It has to be from either Canada, USA, or some of the countries. It get much more respected to the news, and I don't mind anywhere anyone's are open to that idea. I don't mind to prove these products works, and I'm not going to put my basically reputations presenting someone does not exist. I'm totally confident about what I'm talking and how these products works.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No more questions? Okay, I think it's coffee time. Thank you so much to all the speakers.